would you do if somebody took all of your artwork and then turned it into AI trash? And then what would you do if that person actually was somebody close to you? Well, this happened unfortunately to *sirpies or Sippies, so let's go over this story. This was the first tweet that broke everything open, and this was tweeted September 5th, 2024 by *sirpies. They wrote, "Someone stole my cat adoptable and turned it into AI garbage. I think they stole more, but they blocked me before I could report them." So here we have this photo, which clearly has an AI tag over it, and it has all of the inklings of up AI art, incorrect number of fingers, things disappearing when they go behind other objects, the tail is all loopy and disconnected. And this was the original piece that was made by *sirpies. It is so cute. As you can see, the tail is very connected. Things all make sense. The correct number of fingers on each hand. Like here, this hand has 5, but this hand has 4. So, and Juju adds, "The way all soul or any appeal disappeared." *sirpies wrote, "Pookie, if you spot them, them for me." Again, obviously this is a joke. Do not harass anybody or end anybody's life over this, okay? Lana Adapter says, "I found this with a link to a Google form, which will allow you to apply to have artwork taken off of Mobian." *sirpie says, "OMFG, thank you so much." Then 2 days later, September 7th, *sirpie made a follow-up tweet writing, "AI person update. Turns out my effing friend was the one behind it and has been stealing the art I've been sharing with them for years. They asked me to delete my post, so instead I'll be making a thread. Here is all the damn art they've stolen from me." So here's the DMs between Redacted and *sirpies. Redacted says, "Can I come clean about something?" *sirpie says, "Sure, bestie, you know I'm always here to listen. Is this about blank?" Redacted says, no, it's not about her. It's about those AI images of your art yesterday." *sirpie says, "Did they make another account? Because I'll crash out for real." Redacted says, "You know how I said they were on DeviantArt and that they deactivated before I could take a screenshot?" *sirpie says, "Yeah, it's my account." *sirpie says, "Oh, did you get hacked? TBH, I didn't even know you had a Deviant account, LMAO." Redacted says, "I made them, I'm sorry." And *sirpie says, "What?" So this is crazy. Like, *sirpies doesn't even want to believe that their friend was capable of doing it. So they're trying to give as much benefit of doubt. They're like, "Oh, did you get hacked? Like maybe that's why." Redacted says, "I'm sorry, okay? I've been doing it for a while now. You know I don't have a job and need the money. My mom says that she isn't letting me work until next year, and I want to get that new part for the PC I've been building. And I heard about how people on DeviantArt have been making money from AI generated images. So I've been taking your ones to sell since yours are easy to generate compared to just basic prompts. But I was able to get that spare part and I'm making enough from my girlfriend." Is it making enough for my girlfriend or from my girlfriend? Because it's a typo. "Sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you. Can you please delete that post about it? It's kind of embarrassing, even if it doesn't say my name. It makes me feel shitty." *sirpies says, "I've known you since 2020. How long have you been doing this?" And Redacted says, "Since Mobian AI came out." I just want to break this down, bro. I'm sorry if you don't have a job and you need money. Truly, like, sucks. The economy right now is rough. But you don't need to fuck over other people and hurt other artists so that you can profit. There's other ways you can go make money. Get a job, an actual job. If your mom says that she doesn't let you work next year, why? Obviously, there's dysfunctional homes and stuff like that, but I would imagine either one, that means you're young enough to still be living at home to where what your mom says matters, where then you probably should move out. 2, if you're an adult, just, bro, you're over 18. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Go do what you gotta do. If you really need money that badly, get an actual job. And they're out here like trying to get a part for a PC, which is the most unnecessary thing to get money for. If you need to pay rent, you need to keep the lights on, your pet is injured and there's a massive vet bill that you need to pay because you need to take him to the doctor or the vet. I mean, that's one thing. Over your friends as part of the process to make money is still not cool. That still sucks. Potentially, maybe, possibly be somewhat justified if that was the reason. But this reason is sheer greed because a PC is unnecessary. Like, it's not life or death, you know what I mean? *sirpie says, "F no, I can't believe you. We have known each other for 4 years and you have the audacity to ask me to delete the post because you're embarrassed." And they added a photo of Redacted saying, "I'm sorry, but you know I need the money." And *sirpie says, "Your parents are loaded. Don't talk to me again. If I ever see you trying to sell my art again, I will press legal action, no joke." And *sirpies block them. So from what I found, it looks like Mobian's AI was created in 2023. So this theft has been going on for at least a year. *sirpies added, "I went onto the account on an alt and to take these screenshots before they deactivated. So here they are next to the originals." So here we have screenshot number 1. This is the AI generated image. This was the original image by *sirpies. Here is another AI generated image. Look how fucked up this is, by the way. This Sonic character's leg, one is way longer than the other and turned inwards. Like, again, some people actually can have, you know, uneven legs, just like genetically, that's how you're born. This is, come on. And here was the original piece. It makes a lot more sense because one person's knee is up. *sirpie says, "It's so obvious as well." There's more examples. Here's the Mobian AI one. Where is their other arm exactly? And then this was the original one from ssRPs. ssRPs has so much more personality, spice, pizzazz, color, and life. Bro, this is like, what is happening with this eye? This is another AI generated image. This is the original from ssRPs. Another set, the AI generation. What is happening with this arm? Here is the original. Another AI generated image. Here is the original. Oh my God, this one's so cute. I love this one. ssRPs adds, I got to here before the account closed. Some of these were still up for sale. I hope you see this because I know you still follow me. It was just my art, no one else's, so at least no one else fell victim to them. Oh my God. More AI trash. Oh, ssRPs original. More AI garbage. ssRPs piece. I love ssRPs art style. It's so cute. And then here's what some of the commenters had to say. Xorpo wrote, the text exchange really seems something straight from a drama show. Really sorry you've been played like that. ssRP says, friends don't profit from other friends' art without telling them. Plus, I had spoken to them about AI art for years. They knew how upset it made me feel. Cartoon villain shit. ssRPs adds, thank you for the kind words, but I will be muting this now. I probably won't talk about this again. I just kind of want to forget her. It's been difficult. Please support real artists. Sacred Dawn says, hey, I'm not a follower. Well, I am now. This showed on my feed. While I get your noble intentions in keeping this person's identity from everyone, it may well allow them to do this to another in the future. Just food for thought. I am so sorry this happened to you. How cruel. ssRP says, I did think about name dropping them, but I do know how intense Twitter can be with doxing, death threats, and harassing family members. I do still know their @ and real name, so if I see them do it again, I'll be sure to put their information out there. Sacred Dawn says, that's a fair point. Twitter is a cesspool to say the very least. It's a net positive that you have that information though, so yeah, you're more than likely done the right thing in the long run. Oh my God. Campfire Toasted Bandito says, I would have taken that B to court anyways. Seek legal action and save these screenshots without the blurring. ssRP says, I have them all saved in a folder. Part of the reason I didn't take her to court immediately was mostly the fact I'm still in high school and have a lot of work at the moment. I feel like adding all the legal stuff is just getting in the way of school. Probably in the future I would. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm assuming both parties are... Oh, I didn't know if ssRPs was a minor, but the other person sounds like a minor given the fact they're saying, my mom won't let me do this. Like either you're a minor or you still live at home to where your mom will still have such an impact in your life. Bro, but what's with kids and resorting to scamming to get money, man? I swear to God, like so many kids end up doing that shit. Campfire adds, couldn't hurt to seek counsel at least once to see if you have a case. Then go from there when the time works. I know there have been a couple of artists who have won their cases against people who are basically breaching their copyright by making AI art. ssRP says, well, copyright for artists in Australia is actually a bit in my favor, but the entire thing is pretty black and white. It all depends on how they made it, which is disappointing. I'd probably have to seek counsel, yeah. I would also add for ssRP's case, if they do want to seek out legal counsel, some lawyers, again, I don't know regarding like art and stuff like that. There is a fair amount of lawyers that would be willing to do work pro bono if finances is ever an issue. And they would just take, you know, the winnings, like a portion of the winnings. Derek T adds, they ruined a friendship and your work over a damn PC part. That is beyond messed up on so many levels. I'm terribly sorry you had to go through that. And Yana adds, this is horrible. They were making money off of it too on DeviantArt. How? Like selling prints, or were they selling commissions to unbeknown people? That's awful. I'm guessing maybe they were doing adopts. And if you guys don't know what adopts are, it's like you can sell character designs and then people can buy it and then they would own that character design. So I'm guessing maybe they were doing some like Sonic OC style adopts. And then ssRPs adds a couple of extra tweets. They wrote, I am so tired of the internet. Me sharing a hurtful thing that happened to me and expressing my frustrations about losing a really close friend had turned into me wanting followers and clout. Not everything is about effing likes. Have some human empathy. And then they add, finally, I'm going private for a while. All these people saying it's not real has really upset me. I don't need this just after I found out my friend stabbed me in the back. ssRPs adds, my notifications are finally dead. I can go back to my dark Sonic corner now. I do want to say, okay, Twitter is just a fucking cesspool in general, but it's weird that people are accusing ssRPs of faking it. And people always say that. So in my opinion, I don't think ssRPs did anything wrong, right? Anytime somebody is a victim of a scenario, but that victim chooses to redact the name of the other person, they always get accused of faking it. I think ssRPs did a really, really mature choice here by redacting the name of the person that did this to them for exactly what they said, because that person could potentially have harm fall to them. And also, I am guessing the other person is also a minor. ssRPs is just trying to be the bigger person and keep them safe, even though they absolutely fuck over. I do say in a lot of scenarios, there's always two sides in the truth, right? There are cases where people make things up to get attention and this, that, and the third. But let's just use a little bit of critical thinking. It would be absolutely asinine for ssRPs to then take all of their artwork, go into Mobian AI, put all of their art through AI to generate the new image, and then make a fake Discord account to send messages to their actual Discord account so they can get the screenshots, and then post everything to Twitter. It is possible, sure. It's not probable though. You need a fuck ton of free time and to be a little crazy, right? I really don't think that was what happened. I am guessing that it happened exactly the way we see it, which is that friend admitted to it and Serpies grabbed as many screenshots as they could. Serpies is in high school. I'm assuming they're a minor. You can be over 18 and still in high school, or 18 and over and still in high school, but I'm guessing. Please don't bully anybody in this scenario, but especially Serpies, bro. Like, they're taking so many L's. They already had somebody yoink their arts, run it through a bunch of AI, and do it for a year. They lost a close friend, and then now everyone on Twitter thinks they're faking it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem super likely to me, personally. So yeah, if you do want to check them out, their artwork is really, really cute. This is their Twitter handle. They go by the handle Serpies or Serpies, if I'm reading it correctly. They also currently have commissions open, and they do have a coffee in which they're working to get $200 for the full Clip Studio Paint tools, which again, I'm a big Clip Studio Paint fan. I love it. It is very, very expensive. They do have like a student discount if I remember correctly. So if they are a student, they might be able to weasel that. Don't know how it works if they're not in the US though. But I mean, you can drop them a little support here if you would like, or commission them, or just check out their art if you like what you see. And again, Serpies, I am so sorry this happened to you, because art theft always sucks, especially when they take it and run it through AI, and especially if it happened from a close friend of yours. Yeah, absolutely freaking sucks. So anyways, go check them out if you like their stuff. And if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you like to subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I stream there 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. Hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos.